Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales. Thank you for joining me. I'm on my channel right now to talk about the abuse that I'm going through here in Campbelltown, New South Wales in my home, where my landlord, St George Community Housing, has planted illegal cameras and he is paying neighbours to try and abuse me to death. Right now, there's a woman that lives in the unit next door to me. This woman lives within metres of me. She is being paid to send smells through her rigged range hood into my home. She's tampering with the air in my home. Someone has gotten into the roof of these buildings and they have rigged up the range hoods so that everything these three neighbours that are joined to my unit put through them gets diverted straight into my unit instead of going out through the roof. So the landlord, whoever he is sitting back telling this woman to flick her range hood switch on and off to send the disgusting smell of her home through into my home. And I don't know what's in that air, and I shouldn't have to breathe her air. It's as simple as that. I'm sitting in my home where I pay rent. I'm not bothering anyone, and I'm a very good tenant here. And this landlord's doing this because he has taken bribes from corrupt members of the New South Wales justice system to try and have me abused to death in my home. The three neighbours that are joined to my home have been tampering with the air for 11 months now. I am so traumatised by this, but I can't get any help because the Campbelltown police are in on this abuse. Right up until yesterday, they were encouraging the community to abuse me. So that they're also viewing into my home illegally. So this woman in the unit next door and this landlord, when they're caught, they're going to jail and they're probably not getting out for a very long time. They're trying to take my life here. That is the truth. They're trying to take my life. There's no other way to say it. They think because they're doing this as a group that it's okay. And it's absolutely not. They are manipulating my heart by doing this because I am so severely traumatised by what St George Community Housing has done. I only have to notice the slightest change in the air in my home or witness the fibres falling from the roof that's coming from the insulation in the roof. I only have to see that or smell that for a second and my heart rate goes right up because of how traumatised I am. And I shouldn't have to be getting on my channel talking about this over and over again, but you see, this is what these people are trying to do. They're trying to hold my life up. They're trying to make it so every minute of my life I am trying to fight for my life. And in the meantime, they're hoping that I have a heart attack from the abuse that they're carrying out. They think that by speeding my heart up several times a day, they're going to cause me a heart attack. These people view into my home illegally. This woman next door is viewing into my home illegally. They carry out abuse based on my movements in my home. She does this every morning. She does nothing else but stalk me. And she's not only viewing into my home illegally, she's also watching my heart on a monitor as she does this. So she's attempting murder. And she does this several times a day, and so do the other two neighbours that are joined to my unit. The Campbelltown police, when they stalk, they're stalking to do the same thing. It's all to induce panic. It's all to try and get me to the Campbelltown Public Hospital with the corrupt ambulance drivers. They have done this before. My life is in danger here. And the only protection I have is this channel. So this is why I need help here. I need help to raise public awareness of this. It doesn't matter who I turn to for help, because the justice system have this. They're behind all this, and the health system. There's corrupt members of the justice and the health system. And I'm finding it hard to get through this video because of just how much I'm panicking right now. So this is what this woman's doing. She does nothing else. It's like her job to sit there and abuse me all day. And it's the same with the other two neighbours. These people lurk over me all day. They are dangerous stalkers. They are mentally disturbed people, because you would have to be mentally disturbed to sit there for 11 months and torture somebody in their home that's never done nothing to you. These people enjoy what they're doing, and they are dedicated to taking my life. I can't just move out of my home. I wish I could, but I can't. Because, for one thing, I have been purposely isolated by this community. So there's absolutely no help whatsoever from anybody. That the justice system makes sure of that. And if I go to anyone, they will go ahead of me and tell those people not to help me, or they'll bribe them. And if I move, it's only gonna follow me there, because this is the justice system. So there's going to be another landlord that's going to be corrupt and put cameras in wherever I go. So these people are not only viewing into my home illegally, they're watching my devices illegally. They're viewing my heartbeat as they carry out abuse. It's attempted murder. It's violent assault on my heart several times a day. They're also tampering with the air. So it's physical assault several times a day. And they also track my vehicle. They know when I'm on my way home, so they can do anything they like to my home if they wanted to. This landlord is the landlord. He has keys. He can do whatever he likes. And he's sending people around my home all day, every day, to carry out abuse around my home. And I don't know what part of your court, St. George Community Housing, you don't understand. I posted a video yesterday or the day before, and there's 62 views on that video. There's it's been seen by thousands of people what this landlord has done. So I don't really know why he's still doing this. These people must believe that if they can hurry up, cause me a heart attack, they can get those corrupt ambulance drivers out here and the police and just make out like I took my own life from being abused so much. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to set it up so it looks like I've taken my own life, or it looks like I've just had a heart attack. Because I am seeing a heart specialist. So if something happened like that, they would be able to make it look like it's natural causes. And it's not. And I want to make that known every day, because my heart's beating very fast right now because of what this woman's done. She's caused that. These are people that have no empathy whatsoever. They are cruel. This landlord is a ruthless dictator who's sitting back trying to play God in my life. I'm an innocent person. I've done nothing to deserve this. He's doing this for corrupt members of the justice system. And he's taken a risk to do that, and he's absolutely caught. He's rigged these neighbours' range hoods over their stoves. They were going to gas me. This woman downstairs has sent raw gas into my home several times. These people are dangerous and they're desperate right now, absolutely desperate, because some of them have put me through 5 years of psychological abuse, 20 months of intense torture in and around my home. They have pried into my home. They have invaded my privacy to the absolute extreme. These people can see into my bedroom, and for a very long time, I had no idea of that. So, I was getting changed in my bedroom and everything. And one of these people is a disgusting, vile pervert, and the landlord has given him all the tools he needs to stalk and harass me 24 hours a day. This creep doesn't even leave his house. Not only that, St George Community Housing is taking money from people to view into my home illegally to watch me be put through cruelty. People like those ambulance drivers, those corrupt ambulance drivers, they view into my home illegally. They do that to gauge how I am, how I'm going every day, to see if it looks like I'm going to have a mental health breakdown or a health breakdown, because they're panicking too, because they know they're going to get caught for what they've done. Same with the Campbelltown police. The Campbelltown police just look for any opportunity they can to put me through abuse. Anybody that's been involved in this does. When I went out yesterday, there were stalkers at the shopping centre. Doesn't matter which shopping centre I go to, there's stalkers, because they're viewing into my home illegally, watching my devices, tracking my movements, and they're being paid to stalk and carry out very cruel psychological abuse. Right now, they're carrying out very cruel psychological abuse around my grandchildren, because my grandchildren aren't in my life. And when it's getting close to my grandchildren's birthdays, they start carrying out a lot of abuse around that. And they do that by sending stalkers towards me when I go out. Some of the neighbours are also carrying out abuse to do with that. I've spent the last year, actually years in isolation because my family are involved in this. They have stolen my legacy and my inheritance, and that's the main reason why all this started. And last year, I had to spend Christmas totally alone. I had to spend my birthday totally alone, and they're trying to drag this out to my birthday and Christmas this year too. Because there's no help, and I've been purposely isolated. It's not because I'm a bad person. I'm a good person. I'm a very good member of this community. I'm the type of person who strives to be a better person every day, and who wants to make the community a better place. But these people want to get rid of me because I know what they've done, especially the New South Wales Police, where there are corrupt police officers here in Campbelltown and in other areas. And one of them has committed violent crimes against women. That's one of the things they don't want people finding out. The Campbelltown police don't want people finding out that I reported a pedophile there in 2020 that they did nothing about. They more or less laughed in my face because it was all part of the psychological abuse. That person has been living free since I reported them 5 years ago. Totally getting away with it. So I need urgent help here because I have people trying to take my life several times a day. This landlord is an absolute madman. You've only got to go back on my channel and see what this landlord is capable of. He's taking innocent people's lives in their homes for money. And he knows he's about to lose everything because he's caught, and he's just doing anything he can to try and kill me right now. And yeah, there's no nice way to say that. There's no nice way to say these people are trying to kill me. They're trying to do this as a group. And there's other groups there's other groups of people trying to do this too, because they've just done so much over the past 21 months, that they're just panicking. They're panicking, and they're just doing anything they can. And this is why the abuse I'm going through right now is so intense, because the only people that are still involved in this are the cruelest, most ruthless people. They're the only ones. People were lied to. A lot of people were told lies about me to get them to abuse me by my family, members of the justice system, and the neighbours that are involved in this, because they have money to gain out of this. There's some kind of lump sum of money these people expect. It's like there's some kind of bounty on my head so that the person who takes my life gets money. It's sick. It really is. I have witnessed some depraved actions from people in this town over the past 21 months. I'm telling you, I can see why this has to happen. I can see why this has had to happen, to show these people up for who they are and what they're capable of. Because I didn't realise there were so many people that are capable of taking another person's life and just not even having a second thought about it. The 3 neighbours that are joined to my home and this landlord are those kind of people. So please, if there's anyone out there that can help me to raise public awareness of this situation, please help me. Otherwise, this is going to keep happening to innocent people. This landlord's probably done this to other people and gotten away with it. It's only that I've created this channel that, I've been able to calm a lot of the abuse down by exposing people here. And more people are finding out about this. But this landlord just thinks he can do what he likes. He just thinks he can just take people's lives, innocent people's lives in their homes by torturing them. He's turned my home into a torture chamber. So please, if there's anyone that can help me, please help me. There's no emergency services here in Campbelltown to call on. There's no one in the public eye to call on either, because I've tried that. Everyone's been involved that I have gone to for help, or they've been told not to help me. So please, my email will be in the description box of this video. If you can help me to get justice here in any way, if it can help me to raise public awareness, I would be very grateful for that too. But that's another thing I just want to say before I finish off this video. They are trying to keep me at a point in my life where I'm just constantly fighting for my life, and I have to keep making these videos, and they're trying to make me have to focus on that all the time, so that I can't turn my focus to anything else, so that I can't live my life. And this is especially so with my family members that have stolen my inheritance and my life from me. This is how they've been able to do it, by purposely isolating me. They sit back and they watch these people abuse me on these cameras, these family members do, hoping every day that I die so they don't have to give back what they've stolen. But it's all gone wrong for them. It has. And until they give back what they stole so that I can be safe and go and live the life I'm meant to be living, they're going to be living a cursed life, because I'm never going to give up speaking on my channel about what those people have done. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you on the next video.